So, yeah, when I see the Free Palestine sticker, like I just seen on this political sign on the main street, it makes me think that the Free Palestine actually means more than Free Palestine. It also means, in general, let's try and bring awareness to the overarching relationship between the IDF and the military-industrial complex of the United States. And now, because America's best interest is in everyone's best interest, because not only are they the social engineers of the world through the media, they also have the world's biggest military, and they have the third biggest population and the world's biggest GDP. So it's in everyone's best interest to have America doing well. Well, on our side anyway. And so as an Australian, I am interested in seeing perhaps the political campaign in America and Trump be more mindful of some of the negative side effects of their just complete relationship with Israel without being careful of some of their war practices that seem to be unethical. In addition, there have been some historical evidence to see that perhaps people who identify of the Jewish ethnicity or the religion do have a sense of confidence from being somehow of a superior background. And that's all very well enough. It's fantastic that they feel good about themselves, as do the Indians, and the Chinese are very patriotic people. But the difference is that people are very open about criticizing some of the aspects of the Chinese government. And there is actually a lot of openness to some of the cultural issues of India and their overarching involvement in some of these tech companies due to the fact that they are sometimes willing to work for less. However, it's socially unacceptable traditionally to criticize elements of the Judaist Israel culture and the fact that patriotism gives them a sense of get out of jail free card sometimes when it comes to war crimes in Palestine, and also some involvement in things like the pharmaceutical industry, including the trans surgery pills for children, for babies, and also the pornography industry seems to be highly monopolized by those who identify as Jewish people. In addition to the Federal Reserve, the private banking system does have a lot of overarching involvement. And that's not to say that there's any kind of conspiracy. It could simply be, I thought about this, that perhaps there is elements of the Jewish race whereby they feel that they are under attack, so they need to do whatever it takes, and including get to high positions of prominence in order to protect themselves. And because they have been able to assimilate into Western countries and keep their own faith to their own supremacy, it's enabled them to prosper in a capitalist sense, in a position of high prominence. It could be simply because of their motivation that they acquired to that, because they relish in success. But it also, anyone at the top, anyone in a position of prominence, they still deserve the right to critique.